Hello everyone and welcome to Claret and Booze. My name's Nick. This is a match reaction, not a daily ramble. And West Ham just literally robbed Burnley of a deserved victory. Yes, we did. Before we go anywhere else, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 10k before Christmas. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's free to do so. Hit a like and yeah. And then leave now if you're Moyes in. Okay? Save yourself the pain. Because I am sorry, I feel very relieved now because we won. But I was fucking fuming for the lion's share of that game. Absolutely livid. It was crap. It was embarrassing. An embarrassment. You've got Vincent Kompany's Burnley, a team that are full of inferior players for the Premier League. Let's have it straight. They are inferior players, but coached in a superior way. So they were more than the sum of our parts. And as always, West Ham were less than the sum of their parts because we're not fucking coached at all. We're just thrown onto the pitch. I'm seeing it every week now. How anyone can defend this guy now, I've got no idea. I've got no idea. And I will get onto the positives in a minute, but I've got to address the fucking game. The game was a travesty. It was absolutely disgusting. Even Dodsey, who's ever, positive, who travels all up and down the country, he's on our WhatsApp group. Even he went, I don't know how the fuck we won that. Now, for Dodsey to say that, that tells you something. We absolutely robbed them. Vincent Kompany and David Moyes were in the wrong, on the wrong benches today. Imagine what Kompany could do with this group of players. Imagine that. Could ya? Honestly. Because I'm not being funny. Moyes is a fucking fraud. I'm telling you. I'm fed up saying it. I know he won us a trophy. I know we're in 9th place. I know we're in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup. I know. We've got such good players. Can you... I really miss enjoying West Ham play football. I miss it. It's great for the fans that travelled all the way down to that place who watched that shit to get that moment at the end where we nick a win. We robbed a win. We shithoused a win away to bottom-placed Burnley. Let's all celebrate the amazing win against the bottom of the fucking team. It was great. We got away with one. And we did the same against Nottingham Forest. We shithoused a win against them as well. Couple of corners. I'm so fucking bored with the football. I am. We're going to win some. We're going to lose some. But one thing you can always bank on is it's always going to be shit. It's always going to be shit to watch. For me, anyway. That's the one thing I can always hand on heart say. We are awful to watch. Burnley should have had a penalty in the first half as well. How that was not given, I've got no fucking clue. Probably why the second one was awarded in the second half so quickly, because they knew they'd made a fuck up. So they probably should have been 2 up. And then after they scored, they almost scored another couple as well. A great shot down to the left-hand side of Areola. Really, really good save. Koleosho was the best player on the pitch up until Kudus woke up. He really was. He absolutely had Soufal on toast. But then again, who don't have Soufal on fucking toast? Let's face it. We should just rename him Jam because he's always on toast. He is. So I just don't know how to analyse that. There was nothing to analyse in the first game. He did exactly the same fucking thing again that he did in the last game. He did exactly the same subs as well with the players that he had. Apart from this time, he only had Mabama to bring on. But it just gave Kompany nothing to think about. And Kompany, they were so unlucky. Rarely do you feel sorry for the opposition team. But in that instance, you kind of have to. They're bottom of the league. They're trying to play football the right way. They've got a load of kids in the team. The coach is doing a fucking... really, really coaching them to the best of his ability there. And like I say, they are playing more than the sum of their parts. We're just... I'm so apathetic towards us now. I am. And I said this the other day. I said it on Twitter. I said, if I could click my fingers now and fuck this season off to the summer when David Moyes goes, because he ain't going nowhere. We've got this for 25 more Premier League games. 25. We've got this. But if I could click my fingers and go to the summer, yes, I would. I would do. I know we've still got loads to play for. I know we have. But I'm so bored watching the football. I think what we should do really is just tune in, wait. Don't watch the game. Just wait until we start losing. Then turn the telly on. That's what you should do. I think now when you're watching West Ham. But no, so like I say, they scored a penalty, because Soufal or Jam was on toast so many times in the first half. We got Kudus to come back and assist Soufal. That went well, didn't it? He trod on Koleosho's foot in the box, gave him a penalty. Jay Rodriguez spanks it straight down the middle. They go 1-0 up, deservedly so. And then they continue being the better team. They continued. Divin Mabama comes on, did more in 30 minutes than Danny Ings has done in the last 6 months, I thought. He ran about, pressed all over the place, and amazing work by Tim Steitens, Mohamed Kudus on the right-hand side, who basically thought, fuck this shit, and decided to win the game single-handedly, which is what he did. He did. He literally absolutely battered them on the right-hand side. Brilliant from Kudus. Rinsed their defence, put in a lovely cross, flashed it across goal. But if Divine Mabama is not there, there is no goal. I know it wasn't awarded to him. It's a shame. I don't know why they can't. The defender don't want that on his record. Why can't they just give it to him? Give him his first Premier League goal. But Mabama, that was his goal. He was brilliant. The reaction from the fans, singing he's one of our own as well. Hopefully that will go some way to convincing Mabama to sign a contract, because one thing's for sure, David Moyes fucking won't. So hopefully he'll sign for West Ham and not Krusty the Clown standing on the fucking sidelines. Goal from nowhere, 1-1. At that point, I thought we're probably going to nick the winner here, because Burnley, they were shitting themselves. They've been in front quite a few times in the Premier League and they always lose. So you could kind of forecast we was going to get the winner at that point. And get the winner we did. And again, it was Mohamed Kudus. Absolutely whips in a beautiful cross. Fizzes in a beautiful cross. Picks out Souček at the back post. And credit to Souček with his spinny fucking celebration that he does. I've got to admit, I kind of quite like that celebration. Suits him. I don't know if he makes that noise. But a wonderful finish from Souček. Really, really good. He knows where the back of the net is. It's the one thing he's good at is scoring. Great goal. 2-1. Game dead. It's a bit of a shame for Cullen, wasn't it? Because it was when he took, when Company took off Goodmanson and brought Cullen on. From that point on, that's when the goal started going in. Had nothing to do with it. It was just like I said. It was Kudus on the right hand side who literally absolutely tore them to pieces and created 2 moments of brilliance. But yeah, look, it is good when you look at it at a high level. Now we are 9th in the league. We're 4 points above 10th place. I think the next team is on 16 points. That gives us a little bit of a cushion because we have got this horrible run coming up. But like I say, I just detest watching us play football at the moment. I really do. You just get that, I felt relief at the end. I felt relief at the end of Nottingham Forest. I just want to enjoy watching West Ham again. I do. Especially while we've got all these players. Fucking, we've got him. Especially while we've got all these players while they're still here. Can't we just have a good fucking coach that can get the best out of these players, please? My God. Oh, but look, anyway, great day for Kudus. Great day from Obama, and in the end, a great day for the away fans who travelled all that way down to Burnley, watched a shit game. But it's always good to get late winners like that. It's thrilling, especially when you don't deserve it. But yeah, tough, bitter pill for Burnley to swallow. One thing I will say is, shit as Danny Ings was, if you put him in their team with the amount of chances they score, a fox in the box, which is what they need. With the type of football that they play and the chances that they create, he'll score for them. He'll score, But I don't ever want to see him play for West Ham again. Not while David Moyes is here. Not ever, actually. I've actually had enough of Ings. But yeah, we need superheroes in our team, And the thing is, I mean that as well. You do realise, right? You could, and I've said this before, and I am not joking. You could give Moyes De Bruyne, Messi, Haaland. We'd look the same. There'd be no difference. It'd be exactly the same. As I said before, how do you make a wonderful group of players look shit? Get David Moyes to manage your team. But it's a results-based business. So, it's all what matters. It's all what matters. Just getting the points. It don't matter about the game because it's football's irrelevant. Football's completely irrelevant. It's just about 3 points, Fuck me, this is Burnley. Couldn't we play some football against them? We weren't playing City. Would you not expect to play football against him? James Trafford is the shakiest keeper in the league. You've got to get on top of them and go at their throats. We just didn't bother doing it. Oh, but anyway, I'm going to stop fucking. I'm going to stop moaning. I thought it was funny. I did. In the end, I think it's fucking hilarious the way we play football. It's like satire now. I think Moyes is actually taking the piss because I don't believe he can be that fucking useless, because useless he is. Really fucking useless. Anyway, job done. 3 points. Come on, you Irons, and fuck off, Moyes.